Bahamas Baptist women celebrate a whopping 89 years. Felicity Darville has a story. Stay close.
And hooray for the red, white, and blue. It's the 4th of July, so catch the history of this day.
Plus, it's Entertainment Friday. Tim Daniels from Pineapple Downs Band joins us live in studio tonight.
And coming up in sports, VJ Edgecombe set to make his Summer League debut.
The Bahamas Tonight Access Now starts now.
Good evening, everyone. I'm LaDawn Davis.
And I'm Marlena Leonard. Welcome to the Bahamas Tonight Access Now.
Well, it's 4th of July, Marlena.
It is. 249 years of independence for our American friends to the north. Happy 4th of July to them. And there's a birthday here as well, right?
Yes, it's that special day for our former colleague, Yvonette Gardner, or Miss Eve, as we call her. Happy birthday, Miss Eve. But let's dive right into the news. The Bahamas National Baptist Women's Convention is celebrating 89 years of existence, and this Wednesday, members gathered at St. John's Native Baptist Church to mark the occasion. Outgoing President, Reverend Dr. Sabrina Pinder, called on churches all across the country to root out corruption because when it's found within the walls of the church, judgment will be even harsher than which government leaders face. Here's Felicity Darville.
Known as a kind and caring but no-nonsense leader, Reverend Dr. Sabrina Pinder made her final address as president of the Bahamas National Baptist Women's Convention by placing a serious indictment on church leaders. She called on them to root out corruption from the churches in our country.
We are all good with the church being smoke with no fire and hangouts with no holiness. My brothers and my sisters, we are living at a very critical hour when the church ought to be the church. When we don't need to look at Parliament. We are putting our hands and pointing fingers at Parliament. No, judgment won't begin in Parliament. Judgment will begin in the house of the Lord.
The convention was attended by the women's branches of the Progressive Liberal Party and the Free National Movement, and the Baptist women heard from Mistress Anne-Marie Davis, Office of the Spouse.
This organization aims to continue breeding women of strong leadership, and without a doubt, Shimabo has the capacity to fill this void efficiently and effectively. Madam President Pinder, your service has been unwavering, and I am proud to have witnessed and shared in your tenureship.
As well as Mrs. Patricia Minnis, who formerly held the Office of the Spouse.
She's been a shining example of a woman who has kept her mind and her heart focused on the kingdom. And we are all better because of her sacrifice and service. We say thank you, Dr. Pinder. May God bless you richly as you continue to work for him. And I am certain, as I said, for the Commonwealth of the Bahamas.
The Bible says that young men will see visions and that old men will dream dreams. And life has shown us that it is the women who takes these seeds of faith and make them a reality. And that is why celebrating 89 years of Baptist women in the Bahamas is so significant. From St. John's Native Baptist Church for the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Felicity Darville.
Thanks, Felicity. Well, fireworks and backyard barbecues are the order of the day. After all, it is the 4th of July. And Armadio Munnings has a little history lesson for you on just why the Americans celebrate. Here's the story.
Hooray!
For the red, white, and blue, today is the 4th of July, marking the 249th year since the United States of America gained its independence. The 4th of July commemorates the passage of the Declaration of Independence by Congress in 1776. This officially declared the 13 established colonies were now legally separated from Great Britain, one of the motivating factors of the first pilgrims who first arrived in 1620 to pursue religious freedom. The British lost the War of Independence, but only after approximately 25,000 to 70,000 American patriots died during active military service. Today, instead of being on the battlefields, Americans will celebrate by traveling to different states or having that good old down-home backyard barbecue. Fireworks and the red, white, and blue of that flag means everything to them, which is why most Americans are so fierce in defending their country. From the team here at Access Now to all the Americans watching us tonight, happy Independence. I am Mario Munnings.
Thanks, Mario. Well, it's the 4th of July, and as Mario said, this year marks the 249th independence of our neighbors to the north, the United States of America. Tonight, the fireworks will be on full display at hotels around town to celebrate the milestone. Local historian Dr. Chris Curry says he's happy to see that the Bahamas and the United States continue to share a good relationship, and this, he says, is evident by the more than 8 million visitors that make the Bahamas a destination of choice year after year.
Which come out of the United States, out of South Florida or in the Gulf of Mexico region. So we depend heavily on U.S. visitors. We're getting an uptick now in Canadian visitors and Europeans as well, and a smaller number of Latin American visitors as well. But we know that the lion's share of our visitors, we make our bread and butter with the U.S. visitors. Yeah, so it's huge. And again, adding to that is, you know, a lot of the foreign direct investors and the mega resorts that operate in the Bahamas, multinational companies are branded and franchised from the United States.
When it's 90 degrees and you want something cold with a kick, there's only one man to call, and his name is bartender Mo. He's the mastermind behind a mobile slushy bar that's got social media buzzing and thirsty customers lining up for a frozen fix. Our Anika Bannister tells us more.
In just 1 week, his creative twist on mobile bartending has Facebook buzzing and guests lining up. We're talking about bright colors, bold flavors, and slushies with a serious kick. We caught up with the man behind the Frozen Fun, a mobile mixologist by the name of Mo, who's turning the heat of summer into a booming business.
Well, I love what I do. I'm a bartender, and I know I'm a great bartender, so I just trying to find a way to really get myself out there. And I know that some people want to have a drink, and sometimes they have no ride, or they don't want to be in the traffic, so I say, you know what, let me be that guy to help them out with that. So I started a mobile bartender. Then, so now it's going great.
From classic cocktails like sidecars, margaritas, and mojitos with the slushy twist, of course, Mo's menu has something for everyone. But when it comes to crowd favorites, he tells us what's most popular, and don't worry, the kids aren't left out.
I have a drink called the Mango Passion. That's peach snap vodka. I put a little bit of grenadine in it, and I put a little bit of garnish with fruits, and people love it. Good flavor.
He also has non-alcoholic options, so everyone can sip and chill this summer.
Now, white kids friendly, I have virgin daiquiris, and I also have lychee, lemonade, ginger lemonade, mango, strawberry for the kids also.
Mo also has future plans for expansion as well.
I want to expand, so right now, this is planning right now. I expect to try get some better, and I expect to try get more vans on the road, where I got one located out east and west, where there's plenty up and down with one vehicle, so hopefully in the future I could be able to get one or two more where I could be located in many places at one time.
And if you needed any proof that business is booming, Mo's phone would not stop ringing during our interview. So it's safe to say he's in high demand this summer. But don't worry, he made time to tell us exactly where you can find him and how to book your own frozen good time.
You could find me on Facebook, go to Bartender Mo. My number is 802-9584.
With summer on the rise and backyard parties booming, this mobile slushy bar might just be the answer that we've needed. Because let's face it, when it's hot outside, frozen drinks just hit better. Reporting for Access Now, I'm Anika Bannister.
Still to come, it's Entertainment Friday, so you know what that means. Tim Daniels is here, and he'll be strumming on his guitar, and weather is up next after the break. Stay close.
Hey, it's your honorary pump attendant back again with another episode on the do's and don'ts at a service station. Let's go. What you ain't gonna do is just pull up to any dispenser and put the nozzle inside your car without reading the signs. Because if you put the wrong fuel inside your car and the car mess up, you could be mad at us, all right? And then you have to walk or catch bus for about 3 to 18 months. What you're supposed to do is read the signs. We place signs all over the dispenser to tell you which fuel is which. Because you put the wrong one in the car, say bop, and you could be mad at us. You could be, oh, what happened to my car? No, it's you who ain't read. It say diesel, diesel, one word, diesel. You got up, and you mad at us. Read, that's all you have to do.
Independence celebrations are right around the corner, and so are the savings at SuperValue and Quality supermarkets. Par Excellence long grain rice, 5 pounds, $4.19. Rainbow pigeon peas, 15 ounces, $1.39. Persian limes, 3 for 99 cents. Fresh pork, $2.39 per pound. Everfresh purified water, 1 gallon, $1.39. Join the SuperValue Quality Points program today at any SuperValue or Quality supermarkets.
Bahamas, come celebrate our 52nd independence at the Family Fun Day, July 10th at Clifford Park. It's a great afternoon of food, fun, culture, entertainment, national pride. Gates open at 4 p.m., concert time 6 p.m. 52nd Independence Family Fun Day at Clifford Park. Bring the whole family. Admissions free. Happy Independence, Bahamas.
See, I'm proud to be a Bahamian. I'm proud to be a Bahamian.
Comfort Suites Paradise Island is the best-kept secret in the Bahamas. Located directly next door to the Atlantis Resort, you'll receive all the privileges of an Atlantis guest with all the benefits of a Comfort Suite stay. Enjoy everything Atlantis has to offer, including Aquaventure Water Park, plus all the amenities of Comfort Suites. Free Wi-Fi, free breakfast daily, and kids stay, play, and eat free. Visit ComfortSuitesPI.com.
It's time now for your Access weather forecast, and we have newly minted tropical depression number 3, which formed just off the southeast United States coast, and it's moving very slowly towards the north at about 2 miles per hour. And the Hurricane Center believes that this system could become a tropical storm, by tomorrow. So we'll keep our eyes on it. The good news is not a threat to us, as it will continue to move towards the north. Nevertheless, that troughing out of it will continue to support pockets of showers and thunderstorms around the northwest Bahamas tonight and tomorrow morning. Thereafter, we'll see it lifting more towards the north. And your boating forecast tonight, well, it's brought to you by Live Business, where we bulk up your business. In the Northwestern Isles tonight, right through Sunday, southerly winds 10 to 15 knots, the wave heights 2 to 4 feet. First low tide will take place at 10:57 tonight, with a second low tide at 10:23 tomorrow morning. Now, for the Central and Southeastern Isles, also through Sunday, the winds more southeasterly at 10 to 15 knots, and the wave heights 2 to 4 feet. That's going to do it for your boating forecast. It's time now for your international temperatures, and they are brought to you by Royal Star Assurance.
I say 1 plus 1 is 11. They say we living in a dark, dark world, but I tell them, say all good don't go to heaven. Sweat, love, and taste, toiling all day. Watch as you grow, friends and family drift away.
And that's going to do it for your international temperatures, brought to you by Royal Star Assurance. But join me at 11 o'clock for a full weather update. Malina?
Thanks, Basil. Well, it's Entertainment Friday, and we're pleased to have with us a member of the band Pineapple Down. It's Tim Daniels. Welcome to Access Now.
Hello, thanks for having me.
And how long have you been in music?
I've been in music most of my life. I kind of grew up playing the trumpet in a jazz band, but I didn't really start playing guitar and singing until I was about 25. So, yeah, I'm 42 now, so it's been a while.
It's been a minute.
Yeah.
And now, but you are also with this band, Pineapple Down, which most people have probably heard of. But how did Pineapple Down come together?
Well, I was playing some of my first gigs in Bahamas, doing solo stuff at Pirate Republic was a spot we used to play all the time, and then kind of bumped into one of my old guitarists there, and he asked to play together, and then I met another guitarist at a games night, and then my friend Janine bumped into her, so we all started playing together. Then we met our drummer Steve, and then kind of became a band and formed into Pineapple Down. We had a lot of different names in the first while.
I was going to say, where does this name come from?
We went through a lot. It was actually one of my old guitarist's wives. She chose the name, and we all just voted on it and liked it, and so we went with Pineapple Down. Yeah, and it's a lot of fun. And there's been a lot of different members in the band throughout the year, but yeah, it grew a lot of love for all of them.
Amazing. And so what kind of music do you guys perform? Any specific genres, or is it a little bit of everything?
A little bit of everything. I would say most of the originals are kind of in the genre of like rock and pop and reggae, and that's usually, I guess, what we perform covers into: pop, rock, reggae.
Amazing. And so you're doing these original songs as well. What's that songwriting process like for you guys?
Usually I'm the one that will write the songs and then come to the band with the song, and then we kind of adjust it and make it into a Pineapple Down song from there. And then other times we just start jamming and somebody plays a riff, and then I start throwing on lyrics, and then we have a song. It usually flows pretty naturally, which is how I like to write. It's hard to force music. It kind of just has to flow.
Right. And where can people see you guys perform?
We've got 2 gigs actually happening this week. Tomorrow we are at the, it's kind of a soft launch for Fat Tuesdays downtown, where Bamboo used to be, just by the wharf. And then Wednesday we're going to be at Bon Fonts playing. So they both start, I believe, 7:30 tomorrow night and then 8 o'clock on Wednesday.
And I know you guys are frequent flyers at Unwinding Hour at Island House, and yes. I heard, and I was kicking myself because I missed this by the skin of my teeth. I almost came out that night. You had a very special surprise guest. Can you tell us who it was and how that all unfolded?
Yeah, well, there was a lady that when we were playing there, she just asked if she could come and sing with us. And at first I didn't actually realize who it was, but then I realized it's Shania Twain, who's just an amazing singer. Listened to her growing up and everything. And then she asked us if she could sing with us. I was like, absolutely.
Yes, please.
She ended up staying for a whole bunch of songs. I think she sang about 5 songs with us. And one thing that was really special is she actually stayed up for one of our originals and tried to pick up the chorus and was singing our original song. And yeah, she was super sweet and really kind.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And what are you going to be performing for us tonight?
The song I'm going to be performing is called That Boy. I wrote it a while ago on Love Beach here in Bahamas, and it's kind of a mishmash of stories in there that kind of happened around Love Beach.
Incredible. Well, we can't wait to hear it, and we'll be looking forward to seeing that later in the show. But for now, it's time for us to check in with ZNS Total Sports to see what's on tap.
And VJ Edgecombe gearing up for his Summer League debut. Details of that story and more coming up in sports.
For hurricane season, we got impact windows and doors. For protection, just come to our store. Plus we got tiles to pretty up your walls and your floors. We'll help you brighten up for that big bad storm. Porcelain tiles, blank tiles, mosaic tiles, a variety of styles. Before teens get right, they gotta be rough. That's why we got the best deals in the whole Bahamas. Hey, hey.
Tired of looking at the same old kitchen? Step 1. Our talented recommended designer Mark crafts a custom design just for you. Step 2. Once your design is ready, CBS Bahamas makes ordering effortless. Your dream kitchen is within reach. Step 3. Our recommended installers bring your vision to life, ensuring every detail is perfectly in place. Sit back and relax as your dream space becomes a reality. Visit cbsbahamas.com and start bringing your home improvement dreams to life today.
Bahamas, come celebrate our 52nd independence at the Family Fun Day, July 10th at Clifford Park. It's a great afternoon of food, fun, culture, entertainment, national pride. Gates open at 4 p.m., concert time 6 p.m. 52nd Independence Family Fun Day at Clifford Park. Bring the whole family. Admissions free. Happy Independence, Bahamas.
See, I'm proud to be a Bahamian. I'm proud to be a Bahamian.
Welcome to your TGIF Sports, everyone. I'm Amajal Knowles, topping sports. It appears that Sixers fans in the basketball world alike won't have to wait long to see Bahamian VJ Edgecombe in action with his new team, as Philadelphia 76ers will headline the start of the NBA Summer League with a matchup against the San Antonio Spurs. This is set to be quite the showdown, given that the Spurs had the right to pick above Philadelphia, and they would take star guard out of Rutgers, Dylan Harper. The matchup between the Sixers and Spurs is set to take place on Thursday, July 10th at 10 p.m.
Was that almost everybody? I think I got to know everybody. It's building relationships daily, getting to know players, even on the floor. where they like the ball, what's their preference and stuff like that. So yeah, it's been great.
Right.
Yeah, it was great. A little fatiguing, I'm gonna be honest. But yeah, it's been great. I like what's going on over there for sure.
Because I guess fatigue, because due to the draft process, you shed a lot of this.
Yeah. This is my first time on the court in like a couple of days, so. But, the rest is important, so, I'm doing what's best for me. Being aggressive, and that's being a great teammate. Always want to encourage my teammates at all times. Doesn't matter, the flow of the game. I always want to be an encouraging person. But definitely just be a point guard, be a better point guard. Continue shooting the ball, continue working on that. Working on every little aspect of my game, to be honest. Finishing, playmaking, ball handling, everything.
In track and field news, Bahamian athletes are ready to perform at the 2025 NACAC All-Age Championships set for this weekend in Nicaragua. The team is aiming for its third straight title. We caught up with a coach and athlete at the track just before they left for competition.
This group is the first national team that most of the youth kids will ever make. We're looking to carry 2 boys under 15, 2 girls under 15, 2 girls under 13, and 2 boys under 13. It's a multi-event. This year, the championship is being held in Nicaragua. Actually, the Bahamas is defending champion. And this gives us an opportunity to see our young people doing multiple things. And then also it's a prelude to what's to come, the pentathlon and the decathlon in Carifta in a few years.
We have different practices. Like today, we have softball throw practice, and also I did some long jump. Because it has like field and track, and I think it would be really fun to have that experience doing all of those events.
In soccer news, more from the camp put on at King's College this week between Skilled Soccer and the Real Madrid Foundation. Roy McGinnis, Operations Director for Skilled Soccer, speaking about the collaboration.
Obviously, Real Madrid, probably the biggest club in the world. Everyone knows them. They have their foundation, so it's not the actual club this year, it's their foundation this year, so the charity arm. The kids need opportunities. The kids need to experience other cultures. They need to experience other coaching. They need to have more of a view of outside of the Bahamas, because soccer is a global game. So if they can be aware of what's to come and what they can do, then it is definitely helpful for them.
That's all the time we have for you for sports on this Friday. Until tomorrow, I'm Amajal Knowles, signing out.
This July 9th, the heart of our nation beats at Clifford Park as we come together to celebrate 52 years of independence. Join us for a night of culture, music, and national pride. Live from Clifford Park on television and radio with the ZNS Network. The only station bringing you live coverage from Bimini in the north to Turks and Caicos in the south. It's a celebration you won't want to miss. So tune in on July 9th at 7:30 p.m. and experience independence the Bahamian way.
Hey, ladies, where's the Dave? Oh, okay, thanks.
Greg, what's up?
Ready, man, how you doing?
I'm doing well.
You up?
He's meditating. You gotta give him at least an hour.
All right, well, I can wait. I'm gonna do. Pin it out for now on to Independence.
The internet isn't just for surfing. There's a sea of shoppers buying online, and you can connect with them on Tangy. Tangy is the SBDC's online storefront built for Bahamians. Take your business to the next level by selling to customers online, both at home and around the world. People want Bahamian tangs, and if you got tangs to sell, sell on Tangy. Find out how you can connect with a sea of buyers by visiting TangsyBahamas.com.
looking at a live aerial shot of Long Wharf. Our colleague Tyson Miller is at the controls tonight, flying high. Good job, Mr. Miller. Let's take a trip to check into BAMSI and see what's pointing with our family islands. Let's go.
Agriculture and Marine Science Institute, or BAMSI, recently received 16 female pigs from the United States in an effort to transform the local pork industry and strengthen hands-on training opportunities for students. The pigs, purebred Yorkshire, Landrace, Hampshire, and Duroc breeds were carefully selected to introduce improved genetics to BAMSI's swine program. This combination of breeds will allow the institution to produce a four-way crossbreed line using two F1 hybrid parents. BAMSI's consultant, Justin Taylor, who helped coordinate the importation and herd management plan, emphasized the program's value.
The average pig cycle actually takes about 3 months, 3 weeks, 3 days for pregnancy. So we're going to expect actually 2.5 litters per year. Each pig will actually give birth to, let's say, 14 piglets. These 20 pigs actually consist of 4 boars, so we have 4 breeding boars, and then we actually have 16 females.
BAMSI's chairman, Tyrone Fowler, maintains this new herd represents an intentional investment in food security and agricultural sustainability.
In short order, we will have a cadre of pigs for distribution in BAMSI. This is going to be a major undertaking because the students at BAMSI would be able to have hands-on to understand and be trained in this aspect of livestock.
Looks like a great initiative. And as we promised, from Pineapple Down on his acoustic guitar, here's the one and only Tim Daniels.
Your shadows, fear how big they grow, so confusion reigns down sober, and drunkie just falls flat. If you're inside these bones, you should know where he's at. So you say, hey, look at that boy now. How does he still laugh? Will he lock himself down in the aftermath, so and they will ask that boy now, do you know what love, or do you think it's just pain, 'cause that's all you've been shown tonight, one night. You can run your poor heart out, waste it on a smile, look beneath the mirage to find yourself denial. So they said, hey, look at that boy now, don't his eyes look dead? It's such a thing of beauty that he lost his head. So and they will ask that boy now, do you know what love, or do you think it's just pain, 'cause that's all you've been shown tonight. does he still laugh when he got that darkness hanging on his back? So and they will ask that boy now, how did you find love? Just got to open your eyes and never give up the night. Tonight, one night. Tonight could be our night.
There you go. All right. Great performance there coming from Tim Daniels. Well, that does it for Access Now for today. Make sure to tune in on Monday.
Yes, but for tonight, make sure to stay tuned for Royston Jones and the Bahamas tonight at 11 p.m.
Have a fantastic weekend, everyone.
Make it a safe one.
At Rusty Bethel Drive, I'm Paiswell Forbes. This is ZNS.